So I have no idea what I'm going to be building here. I'll eventually finish like the railroad station and stuff. I want to build something else. Yeah. So want to build. I want to build something over here. Actually, I want to finish this building off. I already have no idea what it's going to be. I'm gonna. It looks it looks more like spooky. I guess. I guess I could make it like a pumpkin store or something. Those are blocks from the add-on I have on this world. All these are down here from are from the add-on. And you can tell I'm kind of just half-assing this. Like, it's... I guess, maybe that's, like, maybe half-ass is not the right word. Maybe it's just like, I'm kind of uninspired, I guess. I don't have very much inspiration, because if you can see over here, these buildings here. Ocean Museum. Over here. End Museum. Nether Museum. And then over here is the lava tower, which I built. All this land here I placed. I placed all this. Um, this used to be ocean, and then just a giant mountain here where this was. And I placed all of this. I will need to move this minecart track here when I build more things. It's a pretty uninspired build. I I can I can say that. I just wanted to build out of what was at the time new materials. Yeah, it does. Okay. I want this to be like symmetrical. That's why I'm. I'm getting so many flashbacks to when I first downloaded this world. Like I downloaded the template at launch right at the it was right at the beginning of my senior year, and it was and this I already have like so many good memories like with just the download of this. It's not even just the world itself anymore. Like I have so much space, I'm probably not going to. Looks like I got a hole that I need to patch up. Enderman. There needs to be a game rule where where you can make it so that Enderman can't steal blocks. Because look, this is ridiculous. The these Endermen are so. Look, he's been over here too. Let's just fill the place that I just built full of pumpkins. Yeah. But like there were so many of them. There are so many like the random holes. Are the pumpkins in here? Yeah, the pumpkins are here. I'm trying to think of like a Halloween special that I could do this year on YouTube because I'm not gonna have time to make a Halloween album this year. That's gonna have to wait till probably next year. So I wonder if I can make like an actual like a Halloween special. Why isn't look? Why isn't the Enderman stealing any of these blocks over here? Why is it just stealing the ones that I put down? This here is something that I built but never finished. Actually, I've been inspired by Big Soap here. I've been inspired by Big Soap. What if I build an observatory in here? Big Soap's not gonna finish his, so why? Big Soap never finished his, so why don't I make my own? You know, it's more fun if we do things in survival. Let's see what blocks we have that we can build the observatory out of. Because the observatory was what Big Soap was building when the butter soda thing happened, so I actually have like an emotional attachment to it. Actually, maybe I should wait till Christmas to build it. That's full of stone, gravel. I don't want to build anything out of like the nether blocks. Maybe I should go find a trial chamber and build it out of copper, just like Big Soap did. Well, let's think of some other things we can do. Like I'm gonna love this railroad track that I've been building. Maybe we should continue doing that. Yeah, the leather boots moment. That was funny. Let's actually ride a minecart across this thing. So it's like evident. I forgot to turn always day off. I was having I had always day on for this just so that I could. I had always day on for this because I didn't want to have to like constantly be sleeping when having to build the big minecart track. But I forgot to turn it off. Let me sleep now because there's gonna be phantoms and they're gonna annoy me. Look at this, now it's an actual train station. It's amazing. I'm gonna to move it over to like over there, the minecart track. SHPOT hasn't quite lived on the same way friends in my math class has. When those songs came out, though, I remember, like, I was following, like, it was getting close to the end of Lovely World, but, I was following it at the time, and that was back when, um, Stampy lost the Funland, so it was Hit the Target's Funland, and it was probably one of my favorite eras to follow through of the Lovely World series. And that was back when I was in my Impossible Logic era, so those were good times. There's a shipwreck over there. There's like a full. Is that a full? Is that a full shipwreck? I need to go. I need to go look at that. There are a few. There's a few blocks missing from it. Let me see. Is it missing any of the chests? No, that chest. And all three chests are. Okay, so this is annoying. See the icon at the bottom of the screen is like a circle, like it's not telling you where to go. That is annoying. Like I can't make up my mind for what to build. Is that supposed to be is that supposed to be a ruined portal there? That's like chopped off? It almost amazes me how like small this feels when I have such a high render distance because actually in the actual episodes it looked so much bigger because you only had like you could only see so much, but now that like I'm flying over it, it doesn't feel that big. I want to look back at some of because okay, yeah, it does. I haven't had much inspiration since I started because the lava tower there, that's an old idea of mine. And so is this here and those. Those are all old ideas. But there was this idea that I had back in 2022 for this thing called the station, which was basically this massive, massive building that is basically like it's supposed to act as like a sort of stadium, I guess, is the best way you can put it. And I was thinking, why don't I put it back here? That idea actually came to me in a dream. Like I had back in 2022. And I actually built it in one of my old worlds that got deleted. I'll save the I'll save the observatory for when the holidays come around. Actually, maybe I should build the observatory now. I can't make up my mind. Have you seen my top 100 Stampy moments yet? I released it back in July, and it didn't actually get as much attention as I was expecting it to. And I can't wait to build an observatory. I can't wait to build an actual big soap building inside of Stampy's lovely world. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, because I want to be doing a mega project at the holidays which is which is what I think I'm gonna save the big minecart thing for. And oh, there was another building that I was planning on building around this area as well. That's also going to be enormous. So the station is gonna go. I wanted the station to be 60 by 50. So the station's gonna go there, I think, towards near where the snow is, and then the other building I'm planning to build. I'm gonna need to like add more land over back here for this other big building, but I'm planning to build like an enormous maze that has like a bunch of stuff in it. Like a massive 9-story maze, which I also tried building in 2022, but that world eventually got deleted. Like, it's very difficult for me to explain. Hold on, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, so the station is gonna start at -90, so I want it to go all the way to -150. Wow, I actually have a long way to go. Hang on, you know what? Let's just use a structure block. Structure. I can make it so like all that there is air. So 50, 90, 70, 199 is the end point. Hold on. This isn't right. That needs to be 6151. $61 51. No, let's just command block remove the rest of it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What is this? That's about it. See ya.